Welcome to Peck Brothers Off-Road. The Jeep is done. Finally done. Where are we going?
Moab, Utah.
Next stop, Moab, Utah, and it's snowing up here.
And we got 2 Jeeps done that shouldn't have been done, and they're done.
They are done. My name is Caleb Peck, and these are my 2 brothers, Brady and Alex. We were raised in the back seat of a Jeep, and ever since we were little kids, we've been obsessed with anything that has to do with off-road. Since we were old enough to turn a wrench, we've been building our own Jeeps, and all the building, buying, selling, and wheeling has kept us close through the years. So here we are telling our story in hopes to inspire others to get off-road. You're watching Peck Brothers. So we're coming through Idaho here. It's a dead blizzard. Hasn't snowed here since about January. And the day we leave and are working on the Jeeps and loading it up, it starts snowing. My Jeep doesn't even have a top on it. We're done caring. We're on the road. This story is about to begin.
This is Rubber Ducky. Over.
What are we doing over here?
We got the youngest Peck Brothers truck got a little too hot, and so we're giving it a break. Over.
And 4.
A few moments later.
Here we are behind the rocks. We got the gatekeeper behind me. We got everybody up. But we were waiting on Caleb. He had to go switch some airlines so his locker would work. Heard him coming, so we're getting ready to watch him hit the gatekeeper. This is literally the furthest he's driven that Jeep's maybe a mile down the road. So this is like the first obstacle a Jeep's ever hit. So we're pretty excited. We all waited so we could watch him. And here he comes, you can hear him.
A storm is coming, but I'm prepared.
She made it up to gatekeeper.
What?
Made it up the gatekeeper. That's the gatekeeper.
Up to gatekeeper.
Oh, she made it up to the gatekeeper.
No, it's right there, but
Hold on, though. We got stuck at camp for a ways because
I kind of explained it. We just
ARBs
had to fix
the
some
switches-
airlines.
The switches, we hooked them up backwards, so when you pulled it, it just came out where it was supposed to.
So like you say, there's a 50-50 chance, but it's always 100% wrong.
It's
All right.
only 50-50 if it's 100%.
everything that I hooked up on this, I ended up doing backwards. And
That's good. So now we know it's right.
Exactly. It didn't hurt nothing. We're good to go.
So what do you think? Up till now, you love it?
I'm feeling pretty freaking good about it, honestly.
Okay, let's see.
Cooling, our water temp's good, our tranny temp's good, our air pressure's good.
All right. Well, let's see what this cut cat can do.
We're at ATF. We're low on ATF, so we disengage when it's up on an incline.
Well, it was cool when it comes off the obstacle.
Yeah.
Later.
Okay, so we're back at camp. We're just putting ATF in there because we didn't bring any, right?
No. Yep. So on a Jeep, you want to be above the mark because when you're on an incline, all your fluid goes to the back of the pan. So you need to have more than the given amount. So we are probably 2 quarts low in it. So you don't feel it when it's going straight, but when you get on something, torque converter unlocks.
Yeah, he was on gatekeeper. It was up and then it disengage and then it kind of slowly engaged. So we're just back putting ATF in there. We'll be back on the trail. Everybody's waiting for us up there. We're hurrying. Will you watch to make sure that doesn't pour out?
I hate that I'm wearing glasses. I look like a complete nerd in the video.
Yeah. What the flip is that?
That's how Brady rolls right there.
That's an adapter. You did not buy that.
That's for a Rolls Royce.
I told Caleb before we left, hey, make sure you put ATF in that.
I did.
Oh, did you?
Didn't have enough. Yeah, I filled it.
That ain't. Take that back off. This thing?
Yeah, we need to spill stuff everywhere.
It everywhere. That's how we roll normally. Oh, I spilled a little bit. That's why it's smoking. That's way too nice for us.
Way too nice.
Is it trail time?
It is.
ATF's full?
Yep, let's get her done.
Hey, Bill, I'm in the mood for a switch up. I hit the function, hit the rose till I hiccup.
This is take 2. And I'm just thinking about it on the way up here. How long in process this has been coming?
2 years. 2 years of building this Jeep, and we're on a trail in Moab.
In Moab, with everything working.
What's crazy is last year at this time we were hoping to be here.
Yeah.
And it ended up taking us another
year
to get everything styled and dialed.
I just remember every trip since you've bought this little stock TJ from Colorado, every trip we've taken, God, I wish my Jeep was
Just
here.
been miserable.
Dang, I wish my Jeep was here.
you
I
guys
can't wait for my Jeep to get done.
If you guys watch all of our last YouTube videos, almost every single one is Caleb talking about how bad he wishes his Jeep was in the video.
Time.
Seriously.
Every single time. And right now, this trip, it's here.
I almost
For the
don't know
first
how
time.
to feel about it. Like, I'm almost like so shocked, so like it's so much to take in that my Jeep, like I'm driving my Jeep. Like I literally been driving it for like 3 days. Like,
And I don't think anybody realizes here, he sold his truck to pay for this. He's been living in an apartment to pay for it. There was a night, not even a week ago, Caleb stayed up till 6 in the morning getting this thing here.
and everybody that's been trying to follow the build videos of the, you know, this many days before Moab, we finally got to the point where it was like, if we film, the Jeep's not gonna make it. You guys might not understand. We film and edit everything in-house. Like, we don't have a film crew, we don't have anything. We film our own videos, and it takes time. And so anybody that's salty
Film and edit.
it
Everything.
takes forever to edit. But for anybody that's like, oh, I wish you would have done more videos, like, I wish I could have. I wish we would have had more time. But if I did, we wouldn't be here. And we figured that you guys would rather see the Moab trip, rather it be here, and I would rather it be here too.
We're already, even not filming those days, we're 3 days late getting down here. We were hoping to get down Friday, and it is Tuesday.
It's Tuesday right now.
We got down here last night.
Just gotta say, how much time and effort you've put into this thing, and it's here. Everything works. It's cooling. It runs good. Lockers work. There's nothing that, like, he just said, oh, we'll just get it past this trip. It all works. Like, and it works good.
Very few things we gotta just change when we get home. Little bit of wiring.
And that's like when, you know, somebody asks, like, oh man, why did it take you so long to build it? Like, why did it take 2 years? Because everything is done the best that I could possibly figure out how to do. Everything. Well, the best that we could figure out. I've been picking these guys' brains for months. In reality, the sum of this Jeep has really been a lot of all 3 of our ideas into it. Like, it's my Jeep, I own it. I've done most of the work, but like everybody, especially Brady with the lines, and all 3 of us on the design work and everything.
Well, here it is. We're sitting at Gatekeeper on Behind the Rocks in Moab, Utah, 2022. We're gonna hit the first obstacle on this and see if it all paid off.
How do you feel?
That is nuts. I'm kind of shaking a little bit. I'm so not used was a lot easier than I thought it was gonna go.
It feels really solid. I'm steering, the brakes, everything feels so good right now.
Day 2.
We're here on Rusty Nail.
Well,
We made it to Rusty Nail. Last time we did this, we
Hold
were
on.
pulling Dad's Jeep
I
out.
don't know if this is technically Rusty Nail yet. I
Oh,
think this
excuse
is
me. We're Gold Bar Rim.
Gold Bar Rim to Rusty
To
Nail.
Rusty Nail.
That's the plan.
We're
but-
on our way to Rusty Nail.
Look what's behind us. That's the old,
It doesn't have a name
Yeah.
yet. The red TJ.
We need help naming it. Leave it in the comments
If you got a good name.
if you got a name for this. We want it kind of funny. It's got to go with the Jeep. It can't be
It
totally
can't be
random.
like-
Can't be too serious.
epic destroyer
The epic
masher.
crazy mania hammer.
No, we want like
Funny.
Gordon or something.
Gordon, you know.
Unless your name's Gordon, then
Your name's Gordon. That's a fine name.
that's perfect.
We're
but
just
it just
looking
needs
for
to be
something.
like maybe Brian. Maybe just something that's like.
Just normal.
Chavez.
Why would you name your Jeep that? Yeah.
Anyways, this
Shirog.
is day 2. First day was kind of a shakedown run for Shirog. And
It ain't named Shirog. We ran behind the rocks trying to shake down some stuff. We honestly.
and if it was loose, it was gonna get shaken. Me and
Yeah.
Cabe thought we were at King of the Hammers flying back through the rocks.
Yeah,
It
we
was
were.
fun.
We put a good beating on it trying to break it in.
Yeah, it
Well,
was a good time.
now that you let everybody know that, why don't you tell them now what's going on with it?
Bad news, guys.
I should probably be the one to explain what's going on. The rear end sounds like it's gonna explode when you turn a corner. The air locker won't disengage all the way.
Right now, the locker is like engaged. When we turn it, it just
Halfway engaged. It
yeah,
isn't engaged.
that's the problem. And I know everybody in the comments is gonna be like, oh, wouldn't you rather have it engaged than not? And yes, you're right, but we don't know if it's like halfway jammed in to where the first obstacle we go on is gonna bust. And we jacked it up, wiggled the tires, tried to engage it and stuff, and it's kind of stuck.
We have the exact amount of pressure that they're, inside the parameters that they're telling us to run
It's
it at.
it's a Yukon air locker,
It's a Yukon Zip.
and right
Yeah.
now it seems like it's a Detroit. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
it's like halfway in, halfway out. So when you turn a corner and the tire binds, it pops and throws the whole rear end of the Jeep over. Like it's
Not good. I
think
It's
it's-
bad.
But
If it starts-
everything is keeping cool. Our tranny's cool. Our motor's cool. We're having awesome luck with it so far.
And it's finally good weather.
It's good
I'm
weather.
finally in
It's
a
not
short
windy.
sleeve.
It don't get better than
That's
this.
great.
This is the trip we've been waiting for 2 years.
So
And
this
it's
is-
happening right now.
This will be a fun one. We love Rusty Nail. We've done this one a million times. We had to weld up Caleb's motor mount 2 trips on Rusty Nail ago.
midnight.
That was like
It
5 years ago.
Peeled the frame off like a pop can. I think we're gonna be all right this trip. We got Caleb's Jeep, my dad, my uncle Nick, and the CJ8 that you guys love. We got another JK with Eddie and a couple Razors. It's gonna be a good time. So
Keep watching, because it's going to get good. here's the first fun little climb on Rusty now. Well, almost getting to Rusty now. Hey, what are you doing?
I'm just holding on.
Oh, okay. So this is the first little climb, and the last tires we had on my dad's Jeep were the SX2 Super Swampers, and they suck down here. So we're gonna see what the new stickies do. You might need to change your shorts after that. What does your sweatshirt say? Oh yeah.
Isn't this the obstacle that Dad broke on last
We
time?
lost the hub right here and had to turn around and go all the way back out.
So what, you think your hubs are up to the challenge?
They're worn, so
Okay, well, we'll see what they got.
What happened?
Well, a little too much throttle and a 30 spline axle shaft and hub didn't quite have the strength we needed.
So what'd you do?
We got Yukon 35 upgraded, everything. So
Chrome Ollie,
time
lockouts.
to do it again.
So you feeling good? Everything gonna hold up?
Well, if not, it's as good a place to break as any.
It's time to redeem yourself.
If it's not making sense to you, you gotta go watch we took the JKs to Moab video and you'll see the carnage.
The line here is to come up that right there, head straight as you can, and both tires have to get to the top before you can turn left. You want to turn left early, but you can't do it. Well, you gave it a couple good shots.
Yeah, we'll do it one of these days. I want to finish the trail.
All right. You want to get to no left turn?
Yeah, why not?
There's no shame in backing off.
Are you even having any fun?
I am.
Come on.
I'm having a dang riot.
Hey, you guys ready for lunch?
Yeah, starving.
What do we got here?
Here.
Oh. Dude, those are nice and warm.
Oh, perfect.
Internal temp of 185.
Do you have a gauge for that?
No.
Yeah, it's the coolant temp.
Ambient air temperature and I don't know.
What we got here is a wife-made special made with love chimichanga warmed up on the motor. What we
They
do,
fit perfectly right in between these runners.
so we can fit 1, 2, 3, probably squeeze a 4th one, and then 4 on the other side.
8.
We did kind of have an issue. We got some chimichanga on his fuel rail.
Yeah, we got some spillage.
Sick.
But yeah, shout out to Deep Motor for making a chimichanga kicker.
You want to lick that fuel rail?
No, I'm good. Alright, here they come. Alright, this is my Uncle Jordan and Lacey. What's up, guys?
What's up? I'm Jordan. I'm the captain of the rubber ducky. It's only been on its side one time. Try not to make it two.
Right on, let's see it.
Are you loving it?
This is the Peck Brothers' dad right here, Chris Peck.
Howdy.
How you feeling?
I'm ready to do this.
You ready to do it?
Let's go.
This is this LSJK. What year?
11.
2011. We got king coils on this Dean. We're gonna waltz right up it.
I hope so.
We haven't introduced our Uncle Nick.
I'm Nick. This is my CJ8. It's 1984.
All right, hey, let's get up this thing and see it. This is our family friend Eddie. We've been wheeling with him forever.
I'm Eddie. This is my 2007 JKU.
Right on. He's gonna waltz right up this thing.
Oh, that's the plan.
Let's go. Let's see it.
Passenger.
This is my Uncle Scotty. He's.
How you doing?
What are you driving?
Little Razor 800.
Razor 800. What
Yeah.
year?
13.
He's gone up some of the most wild stuff in this Razor. You've never seen anything like it. It's wild.
Oh man.
Let's see if you can hold up to it.
All right, deal. Hello, I'm Scott. Scott's twin brother, Scott. How you doing?
Scott in a different Razor.
Has it all been worth it?
Oh yeah,
There's been a lot of sacrifice.
a ton. Sold Lou's gallbladder.
Lou, how
Hey,
you?
speaking of
how
that,
you
you don't know
feeling?
my wife. This is Lou.
Lou?
This is the one who shared her car with me, who sold her gallbladder for the Jeep.
She's been working how many 14-hour straight shifts to pay for rent?
Long hours.
Tons.
Every week.
Well, if you've ever been on Rusty Nail, you know exactly what no left turn is. Because if you turn left, you're off the cliff. And you gotta drive down this little ravine to get down there. It's quite the cliff.
What's wild is that somebody came down here and thought, you know what? We're gonna waltz through this little tiny spot, but really there's no other way to get down.
This is the
right
only
here.
way off, I guess, off the cliff.
Think about when this trail was made, they were little Willie's Jeeps. I mean, them things were this wide going down this. I mean, that's pretty mean right there.
It's teeny.
It's
like,
tiny.
It's just big enough for a Jeep to fit through. You can see the tracks you hit over there.
I mean, like, in a big Jeep, you know, like a built Jeep, it's not a huge deal, but those old Jeeps when this trail was made, that's wild, honestly.
And you got to be careful kind of there at the end, because you got to ride that wall really high and come down, or else it'll fall off and you'll smack your side into that wall.
Wave to Alex. Wave.
Yeah, there we go. Well, we busted a shaft.
Why not? I just don't want to break these. That's what I'm kind of.
Are they yours? Oh, that's fine.
Why do I feel like I'm gonna get stabbed?
Oh, I thought you guys knew how to work on this thing.
Oh, stop! Ah! Who's got the hump?
Oh, she missed it. Oh, it's gone.
You don't want to grab one of these.
Get your metal detector.
Actually, I'll probably.
She's all fixed.
You ain't allowed to have girls in your room.
We had to keep that thing in there to keep the wheel bearing on. So she's fixed now.
We just finished Rusty Nail. Just barely. Oh, and long story short, we just got done with Rusty Nail, and now the Jeep ain't running right. We got problems with fuel pressure.
But we've lost more hydraulic fluid in the front. Floor plan.
Look at these boots. There's hydraulic fluid coming through my brake booster for some reason. Long story short.
But the only tools we had to get out was when Scotty busted an axle shift.
That's all. We
pretty
didn't
good.
have to get anything out. This thing, I tried to break the rear axle. It stayed together. I've had my locker in all day. It hasn't clanked or popped. So that's a success.
I think we're ready for, what's the next one? Coyote?
We're ready for Coyote Canyon tomorrow.
I don't know if that's coming out before or after this video.
It's coming out after this video,
There we
so you
go.
guys better stay ready for
You
it.
heard it here first.
But thank you so much for watching this. You're
Like,
watching
subscribe.
Peck Brothers Off-Road.